You're drafting Tarkir Dragonstorm wrong. We'll explain why we know that, our biggest tip to solve that, and how to win the early Tarkir Dragonstorm metagame in this episode of Manitutor MTG Draft. Tarkir Dragonstorm is clearly a Prince format. Prince formats are ones where the bombs dictate who wins. Pauper formats, and I'm not talking about the constructed Pauper format, are ones where the commons and uncommons dictate who wins. And I'm seeing bombs and powerful dragons nearly as late as the wheel impacts. There are two reasons this can be happening. One, people are trying to stay open and play within the 2 to 3 colors for their seat, and 2, people aren't taking fixing highly enough. Let's break down those two reasons. This set is unlike any other set I can remember since Wilds of Eldraine nearly 2 years ago. You shouldn't draft it like you did any other set since then. The closest comparison would be Pioneer Masters, where 5-color gates was an archetype, but in this set, 3 to 4 colors is pretty much all the archetypes. There's too much power across colors to really stick to 2 colors. Yes, I think there will be playable 2-color decks as the format evolves, but at this early stage of the format, you should be taking advantage of the fact that fewer people are drafting multicolor good stuff decks than the format supports. Furthermore, you probably shouldn't be playing 5-color decks most of the time. Most of the fixing isn't add 1 mana of any color type of fixing, and it's a much bigger reach to go from 4 colors to 5 colors than it is to go from 3 colors to 4 colors. I'm going into every draft assuming I'm going to be 4 colors at this point. For that reason, the biggest tip I have is to find, as quickly as possible, what color you aren't playing and avoid cards with that color. To find the colors I'm playing, I just take the most powerful multicolor card in the pack early, even if it's 3 colors, and assume I'm playing those 3 colors. I end up going into a 4th color for another bomb or powerful dragon, and basically commit to being those 4 colors. Yes, another bomb can cause me to pivot away from one of those colors, but I quickly settle into what 4 colors I'm targeting by early pack 2. From those 4 colors, there will always be 3 2-color enemy pairs I can make my base. I leave 1 color out, purposely not picking cards of that color after I'm settled on my 4 colors in early pack 2, and use the enemy color pairs I've tallied highest in pack 1 to determine which will be my 2 base colors that fill in the deck. That means you'll need to spend picks on fixing. In fact, the reason you can assume you'll play 4 colors today is because people currently aren't taking fixing highly enough. Take the bombs and good dragons first. Once you know 3 colors out of the 4 that you'll be playing for sure, take the fixing that hits all 3 of those colors next. Next, take removal. You need to deal with your opponent's bombs and powerful dragons. Then, take 2-color fixing for the colors you know that you're in. Then take card advantage. This will draw you into your bombs, removal, and fixing. Lastly, take base color filler cards. I expect this strategy to work for the next 2 weeks, and then fall back to more of a 2-color to 3-color strategy. If you like this video, please help us reach our 1K subscriber goal, at which point we'll try releasing more resources like card tier sheets and deck skeletons. And we'll see you in the next one.